I Hate Politics is a podcast about a human activity we love to hate. I am Sunil Dasgupta. Normally, we would be all over the news. The Omicron surge, Maryland's failed COVID dashboard, the fight over whether to close schools or leave them open. But it is Christmas, and in the middle of all this grinchy news, we are going to bring you some cheer with an all-local music show featuring artists whose work has appeared in the past 45 episodes of I Hate Politics. Not only is this our ode to joy and peace, but it is an appreciation of all the musicians who have so generously shared their music with the show. Since it's Christmas, let's start with Christmas songs from the voice of I Hate Politics candidate interviews, Kara Levchenko.
Joyful and triumphant, O come ye to Bethlehem. Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright.
If you are new to the show, I Hate Politics is a podcast about our neighborhoods, workplaces, schools and streets, and our local governments as they function in diverse and democratic societies. This means our politics are messy, dirty, sometimes corrupt, with often self-serving politicians. But no matter how much we may hate politics, we are never exempt from it, even when we refuse to participate. In fact, the purpose of politics is to keep society functioning precisely when we don't agree with each other, like now. It is my hope that this podcast will help those who feel left out reconnect in our local communities.
It's quick at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah.
Music for this show comes from many genres, from traditional Christmas carols to metal and punk. Stay with us.
Do you know how much you got my heart racing? I haven't felt this in a long time. Do you know how much you got my head spinning constantly? Why don't you tell
My name is Anshu Bhatia. I play guitar in a DC area rock band called Sick and Buster. I'd like to thank you for listening to our music and wish you all a happy and safe holiday season.
Do, say and do. Why don't you tell me what you're thinking? Why do you always have to leave me here hanging off a cliff? I'm just so tired of trying to make sense of everything that you say and do. Why don't you tell me what you're thinking? Why do you leave me here hanging off a cliff? I'm just so tired of trying to make sense of everything that you say and do. Everything that you say and do.
Sick and Buster with their song, I've Got Athlete's Foot and I'm Wearing Your Socks. Chris Burka on vocals, Joseph Newen on guitar, Anshu Bhatia on guitar. Next up is Bad Robot Jones, Zach Parkman on vocals and guitar, Doogie Whittaker on bass and vocals, and Joey Jenkins on drums.
Laying claim to the wasteland of a planet. There's a world on the edge of the stellar maps, left alone ever since the Empire fell. And the mercs in a 50 open source scrap, try and free the authorities, don't find them first. Dawning of a new day, and the sun's coming up there. Freedom fighters find a sacred code where who's to say what's the outlaw road where history favors the strong and the bold. Salvation is like there's a way, another time, another place, yeah. Meteor showers and bloodlust rain, another empire's built and rebuilt. 20 classics till we're out of rain, double bags, targets engaged, front line of new galactic age. Supernovas left in its wake.
Hey, this is Doogie Whittaker from the sci-fi indie band Bad Robot Jones, founded in Tacoma Park, Maryland, but with offices in Alexandria, Virginia, Kensington, Maryland, and far-off Brooklyn, New York. We've been on low power mode throughout COVID, writing new material and letting the band members flex their creative muscles with other projects, but we are looking forward to a reunion when the coast is clear. You can check out music, videos, and other fun stuff about us at badrobotjones.com. Everyone in the band wishes you a happy, joyous, and safe holiday season, and we hope to see you real soon around the DMV.
Showers of blood, loss of rain, another empire's built on these streets. 25 till we're out of rain. Front line of new galactic age, supernovas left in
Bad Robot Jones with stellar maps. Bassist Doogie Whittaker makes his solo debut here today with a love letter to his family, London Girl.
I want to give a shout out and a tremendous thanks to the supremely talented musicians who rallied insanely quickly to help me pull this together. There's Larry Nittler on keyboards, Frederick Ashworth on drums, and extra special thanks to Howard Raybach for not only handling the bass duties, but also the recording, mixing, producing, and mastering. Check out his studio in Arlington, Machine Room Studio, along with his bands The Gray A and Ubiquity Machine.
When she came into my life, everything changed for me. I'm in love with a London girl, I'm right where I wanna be. I'm in love with a London girl, I want the whole world to see. I'm in love with a London girl,
Brushstrokes from Electric Campfire, the first EP of electronic Americana band Two Truths. Garrett Mader and Blake Pattingale formed the band in Rochester, New York, and they are now moving to Los Angeles. Garrett Mader has roots in Garrett Park in Montgomery County. The music video for Brushstrokes is available on YouTube. Next up, more genre bending. The first local music we ever got was from Soul Witness, and you can see why I used it to open the show for the first 3 months.
Tragically, he painted life with colors, humbly and creatively, and most of all, his painting inspired me. Everyone loves a hero, someone strong, someone brave, someone to look up to and save the day. I used to think that heroes meant a lot of friends and praise. They don't fail, they don't cry. I didn't know that maybe even I can be the hero I want to see. There's someone strong and someone kind inside of me.
Where can we find a hero? Someone worthy, someone brave, someone to admire and want to be.
Maybe all real heroes know they're not any more high or low than anyone. We all have our part to play, 'cause it takes one seed to grow a rose. Just one step and then who knows? Just takes one to change how the story goes. Everyone loves a hero. Someone strong, someone brave. Remember when it's hard to get through the day. You can be a hero too. Stand up for what's true for you. Be yourself and don't run away. Because maybe even we want to admire and want to be. Life can be so hard sometimes, but magic lives inside you too. And heroes can be anyone, even you.
Starry night, as the years grow before us, don't forget that above us lies more wonder than we know. Starry night, and the dew begins to listen. Draw the hush about to listen.
Hi, my name is Premila Mistry, and I am the co-creator of the musical Sunflower, the story of Amelie and Vincent. I have written the music and orchestrations, and my co-creator, Laura Guli, has written the book and lyrics and script. It is the magical story of a middle school girl named Amelie who is bullied and escapes through one of Van Gogh's paintings, Café Terrace at Night, into his world, where she learns about his life and art, and the two of them become friends. And she uses this fantasy inspiration to gain confidence to stand up to the bullies in her world. It is a new musical that will hopefully be debuted in Austin, Texas next summer. I am also a music teacher at John Eaton Elementary School in Washington, D.C., also the director of Sticks and Bars Youth Marimba Ensemble in Washington, D.C., and it is a marimba band for children ages 10 to 17. We rehearse at Creative Minds Public Charter School, and we hope to give some shows in the spring once the virus calms down in our area. But you can see our website, www.sticksandbars.org.
Next, a big shout out to Emily Hall, a singer-songwriter who writes eloquently about our social and political ills. Emily grew up in Wheaton and now lives in Washington, D.C. This is her song, Compassion.
The sun again will rise, giving love and light, like in years before. To village fields of grass, to cities made of glass, it touches all the world. Yet humanity sings the song of generations gone by. Are we free? Are we home? Are we there yet? And if not, why? And all I want to express, compassion is, progress. Learn to build the bridge. Learn to build the bridge. And still we're waging wars, and still we're building walls, and still we're trying to buy happiness from local shopping malls. If you can taste the pollution that's consuming the skies, if you can put down your wallet and open your eyes, we're not free, we're not home, we're not build the bridge. We need more than coexistence. We need more than tolerance. 'Cause all forms of division just breed ignorance. We need respect and we need justice for those who've done no wrong. We need heads, hands, and hearts wide open to accept the love that's been there all along. All along. Love has been here all along. And all I want to express, all I want to express, compassion is, compassion is, compassion is, compassion is progress.
Greetings, listeners of the worldwide interwebs. I'm Baltimore-based musician Seth Kibel, and I'm proud to say I love I Hate Politics. So look, I want to wish everyone a very healthy and happy holiday season, and I hope to see all of you next year, either in person or virtually. Look me up at SethKibel.com. I'm also on the FaceTube and the UChat, the InstaTweet, all that stuff. Track me down, it's not that hard to do. And let's all wish for more live music in 2022.
Seth Kibel is one local musician who has supported I Hate Politics from the moment he knew about us, giving us 3 full albums to use as we wanted and music advice when I have needed it. This song is called Sethology from his album No Words and shows what a versatile horn player he really is. The next song is composed and produced by Seth as well, with vocals by Damon Foreman.
OMG, it's the OMB, says Ryan's bill will kill up to 24 mil if they get ill. They can't afford to pay their medical bills. The time price isn't right. I don't know how he sleeps at night. The wheel of misfortune will spin, and he puts the poor back in jeopardy again. Oh, where did they go? And where can they be? Misplaced priorities. Things are looking pretty bleak down on Sesame Street. Big Bird spent his nest egg. If he gets the bird flu, he is gonna be dead. Oscar the Grouch had to foreclose upon his house. The budget brought to you by number 45 and the letters FN. You never find, you'll never see our misplaced priorities. Hey, where did we go? Days when the cuts came. I down to Mar-a-Lago, baby. I'm playing a golf What good is a boring museum or a sleepy concert hall? They just can't compare, I do declare, to a bigly, a beautiful, magnificent wall. Funding the CDC seems like a waste to me. I've seen enough movies to say when the zombies come, they never save the day. Oh, where did they go? Or where can they be? Our misplaced priorities. Well, the EPA can just go away. Who cares about the Chesapeake Bay? A Meals on Wheels is just a raw deal, and the drugs are more fun without the FDA. Let Trump and sound bury morals in the ground. We can't afford to grouse, and we cannot make Melania sleep with her spouse. She'll never find, and we'll never see our misplaced priorities. She'll never find, no, and we'll never see our misplaced priorities. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. We'll never find.
Now here is some Southern Soul with King Soul.
It don't matter anymore.
Hey, all you people who hate politics too. Tom Clifford from King Soul here. We'd like to thank Sunil for having us on, and we're going to say we look forward to seeing you. We'll be down at Clyde's in Chevy Chase for New Year's Eve. Come on down. It's going to be a big scene, man. Otherwise, we'll be around town all over the place in the coming year. We hope to see you in 2022 as we make live music great again.
And now, picking up speed once again, 2 acts inspired by British pop. First, the Treading Lemmings with Tallulah Does the Hula.
Tallulah was her name, but that's not where it ends. The horror went beyond her family and friends. What I call ridiculous, the way they named their child was Tallulah Does the Hula. Cicero's a dark horse, so is Burlingame. What was wrong with Barbara, Carol, John, or James? There's no shame in the traditional. It doesn't mean you must be dull. Scout is looking clueless, but what's in her name? This is way too great a burden. Why don't you watch out who you're hurting? My gosh, she's just a child. Tallulah does the hula. Tallulah does the hula. Fish and chips is simply not a proper name. And number 16 bus shelter ranks just the same. What amounts to child abuse? I charge you now, running fast and loose. I wonder how you handle such a handle. There's too many choices, I know. But don't go mixing drugs with your ego. My God, he's just a child. Pretense is apparently its own reward. Just ask the parents of Hudson, Taylor, Dean, or Ford. So Bowie changed his name to Joe Jones. Why don't you ask the bay? Moon, you
this is Andy Sullivan with the Airport 77s in Silver Spring. We just released a pair of singles on Gem Records, and we'll have a full-length release out next year. We play the third Saturday of every month at the Silver Spring American Legion. Our next show is on January 15th. Come on down and check it out.
Wait right here for just a minute, and a minute turned to 17 years. He said, babe, I swear I won't be gone for long. Guess who's turned up back in town, singing Christmas carols on your lawn? He's got a photo with Sammy Hagar, and a tattoo says aloha. He's got a scar that runs from his elbow to his watch. Hung up on the babysitter, stepping in your kitty litter box. He's got it in his socks. Tell me, where are you tonight? I'm looking for someone to find a new kind of trouble. Stack my chips at the edge of the table. Now I'm gonna push them in. Tell me, where are you tonight? I'm looking for someone to roll my lucky number. 'Cause only for this evening, losers win. He's got a bit of a limp, but that don't stop him from pulling you out on the dance floor. He asks the band if they can play within your reach. I can't live without your touch. He's still got that wallet chain. It's the only thing that kept him sane in Long Beach. He said he left his heart in Fresno and his credit card in Houston. Left his muffler at a truck stop in Buffalo. Eating up those highway miles, dreaming of your crooked smile back home. He's got a long way to go. Tell me, where are you tonight? I'm looking for someone to find a new kind of trouble. Stack my chips at the edge of the table. Now I'm gonna push them in. Tell me, where are you tonight? I'm looking for someone to roll my lucky number. 'Cause only for this evening, losers win. Tell me, where are you tonight? I'm looking in all the bus stops and 7-Elevens. We got one chance to get it together. Come on, won't you let me in? Tell me, where are you tonight? I'm looking for someone to find the best kind of trouble. Cards out on the table, losers win. Where are you tonight? Where are you tonight? 'Cause only for this evening.
That's all for this episode. You've been listening to I Hate Politics, the all local music episode. I'm Sunil Dasgupta. We end with Levchenko singing with the Arlington Presbyterian Church, Abby Madden on the piano. If you want to share your music on the show or know someone else who might want to, please email us at ihppod@gmail.com or reach out on Twitter at ihppod. I hope you will subscribe and share the podcast as we bring you stories about politics and sometimes music close to you and your home. Merry Christmas and see you next time.
Floor of heaven. Do not be afraid. hold you in.